In the first quarter-final in Boston, it was Group B winners Brazil against Sweden. The Swedes, who'd finished runners-up to the USA in the group stage, had to make a last-minute goalkeeping change. Sophie Lundgren replacing Caroline Jonsson. A big test for the young goalkeeper on a big stage.
Svensson working hard, but they've got a little change out of the Brazilian defence so far. They're in Lundberg. This is Mustrom. Mustrom with a good chance to cross the ball here. And a terrific header and a terrific goal by Svensson. Deadlock's broken. Nobody picked up Svensson at all when Mustrom floated that ball in. And Svensson scores a 35th international goal. Daniela just got nowhere near her. Malta, that's a good ball by Malta. And Malta's after this one. The goalkeeper's come a long way. Is that a penalty? It is. Her inexperience was evident there. And when Malta galloped through on goal, there was only one outcome. Can young Sofia Lundgren, thrown into this tie at the 11th hour, become the heroine of the Swedish team? Malta to take the penalty. Oh, she got a hand to the ball but couldn't keep it out. And Brazil are level. She won the penalty and she scores it. Malin Anderson. With so many games in such a short period, it's inevitable that towards the end of the game, fitness is bound to be a consideration. Lundberg was slightly winded when the ball flew into her stomach. Svensson's won a free kick. It's Malin Anderson. Fantastic goal! Sweden had the lead for a second time. Terrific bend and swerve on this free kick from Malin Anderson. Bend it like Beckham. Yes, she can. Oh, the goalkeeper would have needed a step ladder to get there. The goalkeeper's going to have to make a save, virtually headed off her own goal line there by Sjöström. Here's this Brazilian corner, swung in dangerously. Marta into Katia. Is this the last chance of Brazil? She's gone down. No penalty, no penalty. Brazilians are furious. The coaching staff are complaining that Katia was taken from behind. She wasn't, according to the referee. And the game seems likely to end in controversy.
Next, it was the USA's turn. In front of a passionate home crowd, could the holders see off the challenge of former world champions Norway?
He did well here. Liddy provides a cross. Mia Hamm will need support, as it from Christy Pearce now for the US, who really are pressing for the opening goal. It's up towards one back. Goalkeeper twice has to claim the ball. Kat Reddick flicks on, and it's there. Wambach scores. Abby Wambach scores in the quarterfinals. And there's joy unconfined inside the stadium. Kat Reddick with the free kick. And Wambach gives the USA hope now of making it to the semi-finals. Reddick with a clearance. Parlow, Wambach. Oh, she's got there ahead of the goalkeeper. And the referee says penalty. Abby Wambach has won another penalty for the US team. It's the queen of the US women's team, Mia Hamm. Saved by Norby. Extraordinary. Pearce. It's Paulo! Fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Two extraordinary stops now in the space of 2 minutes. First to deny Mio Hamm, and then Cindy Paulo with that powerful header. And it remains 1-0. And the US are semi-finalists of World Cup 2003. April Heinrichs and her team have done it thanks to an Abby Wambach header in the first half, and Mia Hamm, who had a penalty saved in the second half, can breathe, a relieved woman.
The American semi-final opponents will be the winners of the Germany-Russia tie, a game that turned out to be no contest.
And Wigman and Lingo are combining to thwart Letushova. Here's an opening, it's Martina Müller, and Germany take the lead. Martina Müller's second goal of the competition. The part-time soldier from the city of Kassel has buried it with real authority. It's Gottschlich with the German corner, and number 2, Sandra Minert. She wasn't picked up. Well, slack marking maybe, but it was an impressive leap by Minert, timed to perfection. Now Pia Wunderlich, the substitute. Goals here by Müller and Minert for Germany. Gottschlich, now Birgit Prinz, so a clever flick, and Wunderlich! It was wunderbar from Pia Wunderlich. She's only just come on. Germany 3, Russia 0. Gottschlich with the corner. And will it be number 4? It is. It's Kirsten Garefrekes. And Germany's ticket to the semi-finals has been stamped. Hingst. And Saenko winning it back. And now Danilova for Russia. The youngster at the age of 16. And oh, what a stunning goal from the youngest player in these finals. Elena Danilova has scored a goal she'll surely never forget. Birgit Prinz now for Germany, using her power, it's Prinz, and there it is. Birgit Prinz makes it 5 and scores her 5th goal of this Women's World Cup. Gottschlich, Prinz. And Gottschlich against a very tired Russian defence now. Garefrekes with her 2nd, and Germany 6th. Russia well beaten in this quarter-final. Was judged by Strukova, and Prinz storming in. Birgit Prinz, oh, that's an astonishing goal! The 2nd of the day for Birgit Prinz, her 6th of this Women's World Cup. And Germany have cemented their place in the last 4 in some style.
The favourites to complete the semi-final lineup were China, but the beaten 1999 finalists were rocked by an early strike.
So Timko with the first corner. Away by Han Wensha, and the good news is that Isabelle Morneau is poised to return. An opportunity here for Canada, and they've taken the lead. Charmaine Hooper, the Canadian captain, the record goal scorer for the Canadian women's team, completely catching the Chinese defence by surprise. They've gone in front with only 10 men on the park here. It's a stunning lead for Canada with only 7 minutes on the clock. Will we see some magic from the player who's been named the best in the world on 3 separate occasions? Sun Wen here for China. Oh, off the woodwork. And Sun Wen, I'm sure, thought that was destined to fly into the back of the net. And Sun Wen, just seconds after Canada had gone in front, almost replying for China. Pu Wei now for China, with the Canadian defenders backing off, and Sun Wen trying to position herself. Well, Sun Wen painstakingly trying to find the right spot inside the area. This was classic Sun Wen, riding the challenges, virtually nothing to aim at, yet almost managed to direct the ball into the back of the net. By Ji, and that's a lovely ball. Zhang Ouying for China. And oh, it surely had to be nodded home as Zhang Ouying delivered it. And actually the player closest to the ball was the substitute who's just come on, Tung Wei. Canada have done it. And China, the beaten finalists from 1999, will go home.
A real upset for the Chinese, who never reached the heights of their previous exploits at this level. For underdogs Canada, the prize was a semi-final with Sweden.